Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing O marriage visas and comparing them to O retirement visas. I've done another video contemporaneously with this one where we discuss and compare and contrast the O marriage visa to the OA retirement visa. Here we're talking about the O retirement visa. So remember, with the O retirement visa, it does not require medical insurance. It's a big difference between the O and the OA. Now we're comparing the O retirement visa to the O marriage visa. And in this comparison, I actually think, it's my opinion that for the most part, I think especially a newly minted retiree expat, okay, you're married to a Thai and you're doing the analysis. Do I do a marriage visa or do I do an O retirement visa? At first blush, I think most people would say, oh, I'm going to do the O marriage visa. It's a no-brainer, if you will, because the financial requirements are lower. And that is true. It's 400,000 baht as opposed to 800,000 baht bank balance for O marriage visa versus O retirement visa, or in the case of O retirement visa, 65,000 baht, but if you're married to a Thai, it's 40,000 baht in terms of income per month in order to meet the financial criteria to maintain either one of those visas. At first blush, it's a no-brainer. You should do the O marriage visa. Stepping back, though, for a moment, when you know the history of the marriage visa, it may not necessarily be a no-brainer. And why is that? As we've discussed in other videos, and at the time when the news was breaking, there were scandals involving basically people faking marriages here in Thailand to obtain O marriage visas. The upshot of this was a lot of heightened scrutiny on O marriage visas. They do sometimes spot checks. They'll show up at people's houses. They'll inspect them. They'll call ahead sometimes and inspect them. Sometimes they'll just call the house and see if you're really there. You know, there's a lot of heightened scrutiny on the O marriage visa. And for this reason, again, it's going to be, everybody's case is going to be different, and everything is driven by the facts in a given case. So one person's financial situation might be such where they say, no, I really need to go after the marriage visa. But all things being equal, if money isn't the issue, I think for the most part, especially for retirees here in Thailand, the O retirement visa is better for a number of different reasons. Most notably, one, and nobody wants to think about this, but if one's Thai spouse passes away, then the O marriage visa, it extinguishes. And, you know, honestly, I've had to assist folks in this situation before. There's nothing really worse than having to go deal with immigration after losing your loved one, especially your spouse. So that's one reason I think O retirement visa is a little bit better, but also it's this heightened scrutiny associated with O marriage visas here in the Kingdom of Thailand.